What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical average American here today to react and learn about Norwegian Fiskeboller, which is yet another Norwegian food that I have no idea what it is, but can see now that it is, in fact, fish balls, which is not not a word or sentence that you'd ever really hear in the United States. But I'm not surprised to see that it is a Norwegian dish. I'm not sure how popular it is. I'm sure it's healthy. If I look at what it is here on Google, it's balls made from fish paste, which are then boiled or deep fried. I mean, I think I've said this before. It's just like one of the biggest differences between Norway and America is the fish. The abundance and popularity of fish in Norway is so much more than America. And as far as Americans go, I really am not exposed to much fish. So I've never ever heard of a fish ball. I know that's simply not a thing in America. Similar in composition to a fish cake, fish balls are made from fish mince or surimi, salt, culinary binder. My goodness. Okay, what are Norwegian fish balls made out of? Fiskeboller, meaning fish balls, classic Norwegian dish. I guess this is a classic or popular. From minced white fish. What is a white fish? Is that a type of fish? Freshwater white fish. Okay. This must be a fish that's somewhat common. Yeah, common in Norway. I'd actually never heard of a whitefish before in my life. I was looking at some pictures here. Looks like the fish balls, the Fiskeboller, can come in cans, or you can make it for yourself, perhaps, if you have it in a tube or fish meat. Oh my goodness. I have never seen something like this. They almost look like dumplings, or I don't know if you have dumplings in Norway. Or meatballs. It's like meatballs, but fish, but made out of fish. Very interesting concept. I have a video here by a YouTuber called Emerinorke, who is an American who tries a lot of Norwegian food. So I am very much looking forward to seeing him prepare some fiskeboller and try it and for himself. And as an American, I can kind of relate to the newness of it.
Hello, how's it going, everybody? So today we're making a very traditional Norwegian dinner here.
Okay.
For middag. And what it
Middag?
is...
For middag. What does that mean? Middag? Middag? Norway? Is that a holiday or? I'm not sure what that means. Okay.
Is fiskeboller. Fiskeboller is a
Oh, you can actually buy it like in ball. You can buy them as balls. You don't have to like create the balls yourself. I thought maybe it was normal to like buy the fish and like ground it up and like make balls out of it yourself. Maybe some people do that, but it looks like you can get it in a can or in a package, I guess. That makes it a lot more accessible, doesn't it?
fish ball. It's like meatballs, but fish. I'm not too sure exactly what is all in it.
When he puts it like that, the more you think about it, I have no problem with a meatball, and meatballs are totally normal in America. What fish ball shouldn't be that strange, like when you think about it. I feel like it's just the American in me that's like, oh, fish, and fish in balls, like, Where if I use the logical part of my brain, it's not all that strange. Like, we make meatballs.
I've already pierced open this package to get some of the juice out, so I'm not going to turn upside down to read it. But
Huh.
It's very, very common. And what you do is you make a nice white sauce, which I have going on here.
Oh, white sauce. I wonder what's in that. Looks tasty, the sauce.
And to make the white sauce is actually very simple.
Okay.
Um, it is 4 deciliters of milk, or you can substitute one of the deciliters with some of the juice that comes with the Fiskeboller, if you want, to
Okay.
give it a little bit more of that fishy taste to it. Um,
Huh.
so 4 deciliters of milk or 3 deciliters and some juice. Then you also have to have 2 tablespoons, I believe it is, for conversion. 2 tablespoons of butter and about
Okay.
4 tablespoons of flour, just standard white flour. And what
Oh.
you do is you first melt the butter.
It's almost like a gravy or a sauce, I guess, for the fish balls. This part seems like normal enough to me. I think it's like just the fish ball part I am having trouble getting past.
And then you put in the flour and make sure it's all smooth and together. And then you slowly pour in the milk.
I have never seen a whisk like this in my life. This tool he's using, is that popular in Norway? Oh, I'm getting a pop-up. Excuse me. Little Adobe pop-up. Okay, we're back.
And let it cook up. And basically, it'll get real thick, as you can see. So one helpful hint is medium to low heat, and
Right.
don't let it sit too long because it will start to burn on the bottom if you just let it sit there. So
Okay.
definitely keep giving it a stir.
Okay.
Um,
And do you have to cook the fish balls like, or do you just put the balls straight into this? And would they be kind of raw though, or I don't exactly know even how you prepare fish very much. Most fish I've ever seen has been like baked or cooked in an oven. Whereas the fish balls seem kind of raw to me. A little scary for me.
Same time, go ahead and boil up some carrots and potatoes.
Okay. Okay.
And once you have this all set up, nice and smooth, as you can see it's getting right now, then you go ahead and throw in the Fiskeboller.
Okay.
And this is actually going to be my first time eating it, so it's kind of surprising to me that
Yes.
I'm cooking it.
Yes, I am excited that he's gonna try it as well. So you just put the fish balls straight into this? Does that cook them enough, or does that not matter?
Cooking a traditional Norwegian meal, and this is my first time ever trying it too. But
Nice.
following directions, the white sauce is actually something that I've made from other recipes. There
Okay.
is the what is it called? The kålrot stewing, which is that rutabaga stew, which
Okay.
is a favorite.
I have heard of like Norwegian meatballs, and that's something I would really enjoy, I think. Regular Norwegian meatballs, in the Norwegian style, but I have just never in my life, I had no idea there was a fish ball. It's surprising to me that that is not something that Americans like would have at least, cuz a lot of Americans are okay with fish. Some Americans do buy fish. It's a bit expensive in America. So I'm surprised that I've never ever heard of this.
Favorite of mine. I have that with rutabaga and blodpølse, which is blood pudding. And yeah, that sounds pretty weird too, I'm sure, but it is amazing. It's a sweet um,
Okay.
sausage type of a thing, but it's made with blood and raisins and some spices and things like that. And it's delicious.
Man, I mean, it's honestly like, I know I'm acting kind of disturbed, but I really appreciate the difference, like, in the Norwegian culture. Like, how different the food is. Although Norwegians do like pizza and tacos, like Americans, but then there's blood pudding, and lamb, and reindeer sausage, and now today I know fish balls. Fiskeboller.
And so yeah, that's another one. Make the rutabaga stew in a sense with the white sauce and the rutabagas chopped up, put in there.
Okay.
Today we're gonna have the Fiskeboller and try this out for the first time.
Okay.
See how it goes.
You just pour them in?
So here I've added in the Fiskeboller, as you can see.
Oh my.
They're pretty decent sized pieces, so should be a nice filling meal.
Oh my.
The sauce though turned out to be a little bit too thick.
Yeah, this is just like difficult for me visually because I've just never seen a food that looks like this ever. I'd like to think I could like bite the bullet and give it a try. I'm sure it's worth trying. I mean, obviously, it's a very, very popular, well loved Norwegian dish, so it must be good. It's funny how, like, the mental block can get to you. Is there anything like Norwegians see Americans eat that is difficult for them to understand or to be like, they look at it and they're like, oh, like, even though it's very normal to us? Well,
So we're gonna put some more milk in there, thin it out. One word of advice: don't let it cook too long because it will thicken up too much, and if you keep letting it cook, it'll get real kind of doughy almost. So you want it to be more of
what?
a gravy consistency,
Right,
nicely spread it
okay.
across all the other fixings here. So
Hmm.
now all we have to do.
Are the fish balls kind of raw? Or it doesn't seem like they're cooked very much. You just put them in the sauce and stir it up and it's kind of ready to go.
Is plate it up and enjoy the meal.
Wow, it's like sushi, like kind of raw or
So here we have it, all plated up and ready to eat. Actually, I think it looks kind of nice, right? My wife's already taken off with her plate and she's enjoying it. So somehow, without ever trying this meal, I have successfully cooked a home cooked Norwegian classic,
wow.
Fiskeboller with uh, gulrot and potet.
You know, the way he presents it here on the plate, it does look good. I think only because it looks like Americans have white gravy and like chicken and dumplings and biscuits in white gravy, and this looks like that. But I know it's not. It's fish, so so I have to keep that in mind.
So yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy this now. If you have any questions, comments, don't forget to leave them down below. Give me those thumbs up. And until next time,
Wow. Okay, that was good. This was by Amere Norge. I got to give that a like. I'm glad he went through the whole process of making it. I understand what's in it now, and I know it's the fish balls are made from white fish, um, just like meatballs are made into balls. Are there any comments here? Maybe some comments from some Norwegians, kind of giving their thoughts on this. Curry or curry is a must-have while eating fiskeboller. And so is bacon or pork crackling. Okay. Bacon. I can get on board with bacon. I've always eaten it with boiled carrots, potatoes, rutabaga. Man, okay, so there's really a specific kind of meal you're supposed to make out of this. Not most people don't just make fiskeboller and just eat that alone. It's more of a collection that goes together. Uh, you made it well. If you can, mix the fish bouillon first in the white sauce, add the milk later. Oh, getting very specific with the tips. Okay. Add some curry. So multiple people are saying add curry and parsley. Serve with blumkal. What is that? Cauliflower. Okay. Okay. The white sauce is one of the standard sauces in French. Okay. Okay. My mom always added shrimp, one of my favorite meals. So this is a popular meal in Norway. I had no idea. I had no idea. I thought I knew a bit about Norwegian food, popular Norwegian food. I'd never heard of this. Um, a good pinch of nutmeg in the white sauce will be an absolute must. Pinch of nutmeg. My mom always served fiskeboller with shrimp. More people saying shrimp. Add nutmeg. Okay, okay. Carrots, boiled carrots. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Norwegians have some good like advice here in these comments. Like clearly this is like a family meal, family tradition and there's very particular things you're supposed to do to it. But love fiskeboller. Could only get it in Vancouver, Canada. Interesting. I've never ever ever seen fish balls for sale in America. Ever. I'm sure some Americans would try it though, and like it. It's just a mental block. It's just a mental block with the fish balls. Oh my gosh. Let me see this here. Yeah, let me look at these pictures. Yeah, it looks, when you make it correctly, it looks quite nice. And I'm sure it tastes good. Um, just most Americans don't eat a lot of fish. So, fish has a pretty unique taste. So it's kind of funny, but very fun to learn about. Very good. I think it's good for me to open my horizons a bit and just appreciate the Norwegian food that I've never seen. Very cool, very interesting, very different. So I enjoyed this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norway and Norwegian culture and stuff from Norway that I've just never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.